Hey everybody, Carl Kamek here. I was going to give you some valuable content. You might have seen my last video about changing the broken glass on a Galaxy 3S Samsung phone. This is the same phone that I did the first video on that somehow managed to get broke again. It's amazing how that stuff seems to happen. So, if you can, I'm not sure if you can see this, but there you can see the spidering up into the top here. And it's cracked all the way down the face. It looks like it was hit up at the corner here. So this is my wife's phone. My phone is still intact, so maybe we'll do a video in the future. We'll see. But I'm going to start from scratch here on this phone. If you remember on the last video, they had adhesive that's between the plate and the glass is gone, so this should be pretty easy. I'm still not sure if I should have tried to peel that off and left it on or not, but the phone's been working fine, so we're going to change the glass again. Okay, so I got my heat gun. Hold on one second, I got to get my thermometer. Okay, got the old laser thermometer, so we'll check temperature. So I'll drop down and see how this view looks. Let's see. I guess that looks pretty good. So basically first we're going to power off the phone. While we're waiting for that to happen, let's see if I can manage to find out where the nice spot to see is here. Okay. So the phone's powering off. We're going to take the case off. There's another link down below that you can click either you could click that either now and watch it, or you can click it when we're done. To visit Teamwear 1 to see how to work together, help each other, and see how videos like this one helping other people can actually make you some money online. So I'm taking the SIM card out. I'm taking the micro SD card out. Taking the battery out, and that's pretty much all the disassembly that's required. Here's the package I did not open. Another question we had on the first video was, did I actually get that second piece of film off on the glass, which we don't really know, but we will find out here because we're going to do this again. So see if I can find a duller razor blade. Remember, kids, always cut away from you, not like I just did. Okay, so here's our little tool kit where we might use some of that stuff. And here's our glass, wrapped in plastic. So let's get that out of the way. And we'll fire up the heat gun here. Hopefully you can hear okay with this thing running. So as the heat gun's warming up there, we got all the components out of the phone. Alright, it's already pretty warm, so let's open up our tool kit. I don't remember if the suction cup was on the last kit, but that's kind of a neat little thing. Maybe I got some pretty big pieces on this one. There's not too many small pieces broken, so hopefully it won't be too challenging. So I'm waving the heat gun just mostly around the edges on this one. Remember, you're going to want to do the whole center section as well. But on that last one, all that adhesive between the exciter or whatever the sensors and the glass came off with the glass, so I'm only going to have to really focus on the edges of the phone for this one. We got our laser thermometer here. We're right about 187. Give it a little bit more. 175. Remember, we want to go to about 220, no more than 220. That's about 219 right there on the bottom portion, so we'll just hit the edges one more time. Okay, that's pretty good. Now let's see if we can get this thing started here. There is a broken piece here right up at the front, so some of the glass here might be able to be yeah, that's coming up pretty good here. So we're just slowly kind of going right along the edge. There we go. You see how that whole section just popped up pretty easily there. Come bring it around. Come all the way around. Okay, now remember at the bottom we got the buttons there, so we're going to have to do that last, but I was able to get around the edge here. So it's just hot to the touch. You shouldn't really be burning your fingers on it unless you got real sensitive hands. I am a mechanic, so my hands aren't all that sensitive, even though I have been off of work for my near-death experience at work getting crushed by a 12,000 pound forklift. So if you want to hear more about that story, click that link below and you'll see how it's amazing that I'm here. But because I am, it gives me a little extra time for me to do this kind of stuff to help you guys out, and that's pretty much what the Team We Are One concept is about, is using my advantages to help you, and my advantages is being that I have a little bit more time. I know your guys' life are pretty busy right now with work or with whatever you got going on, so the ability to be off of work and do this sort of stuff to help you people is really what's been a benefit to my life. I guess we could play with this later to see if this film is on here or not. Maybe it is. Maybe it is because the glass is staying together pretty well. We'll see here. I guess you know what? I guess I'm gonna need a napkin or something. Let me grab a cotton ball real quick. Hold on. Alright, sorry about that. This is unscripted, and I do have a little bit of alcohol. I'm going to put a little bit of alcohol on a cotton ball here because there is some marking and stuff up on this. So I'm going to clean this up. And remember, we had a little bit of sediment behind here, so of course the cotton on the sticky isn't a very good situation, so I'm going to pick off as much as I can there. And somehow this button kind of got the sticky over it. So let's see if we could peel that off. Okay. Alright, that's pretty good. So this is the front face. And that's the back face. And here is the second part that I guess we weren't sure if we got. Maybe I peeled them both off at the same time like this last time. I don't really remember. But I am peeling them both off at the same time here. So I hope that that's the two. I'm not going to mess around too much with the new glass because I don't want it to get dirty. Although there is a piece that was on the outside. Okay. So we're going to make sure the buttons are in place here. I got a little bit of smudging on the front because there was a little bit of alcohol on the front, so that looks pretty good. Lined up pretty nice. Now we're going to heat it back up. Close my alcohol here. It's not the drinking kind, folks, so don't get excited. Laser at 163. It's Fahrenheit, folks. 160 degrees Fahrenheit. .202, so we'll give it a little bit more. Just around the edges we're focusing on. Right at 220, 215, give a little bit more on the bottom, a little more on the edges. Alright. Woo, that's pretty warm. So I got my cotton ball. I'm just going to kind of put a little pressure down. So I told you my hands are a little sensitive from not being at work. I've been off work for about a year. My head was compressed sideways about 1.5 inches, breaking my skull in 4 places and breaking both my cheekbones. So it's actually amazing that I even look the way I do today. So I'm definitely not self-conscious about a little pimple on my chin or anything like that. I'm still going to do these videos for you to try to help you guys out because I'm lucky to... I'm not really lucky. I mean, there's a reason for everything in life. Everything happens for a reason, and you know, as it turns out, that was March of 2012, and then in November of that same year, I visited my father in Wisconsin, and there was a severe accident with a fire, and I was fortunate enough to be there to put him out. He was on fire trying to put the fire out. Spent 12 weeks in University of Wisconsin-Madison Burn Center, but he's making a near full recovery with next to no scarring on his face and full mobility in his hands, which were burned up pretty good. Received a large graft. Click that button below, teamweare1.com, and you know, you'll find a spot. Get up on my list, and you'll see that there's a few other good stories in there about what I've been through. But you know, that's all what this is about. Giving it a little bit of time to cool here. Work together, help each other, make a little money on the internet doing videos and helping each other and blogging. So just by clicking that link below, you'll realize that these are some pretty cool things that might have been missing. And pretty easy way to spend a little bit of free time instead of soaking up the negativity of the media, the news, or some of the other crap that's out there. It's just a little bit staying positive, reading some cool books. A good book, Start With Why. Start With Why. Read that book, and it's a good way to focus on your goals and what you want to get out of life here. And one of my goals was actually starting to break ground on a vacant property we have up in Colorado. And fortunate enough, I actually have a Colorado shirt on, and we'll be there at the end of the month. And I actually started that project because of Empower Network, and because of some of the money I made from Empower Network, I was able to get the topographical survey done and get the building plans going. So my my why is to use the Empower Network and blogging and affiliate marketing on the internet to build a cabin on there that our family can actually use and enjoy. So instead of pitching a tent when we go out there. So that's what we're doing, man. We're getting our goals. Got some cool results. You can check out at Team We Are One. I can see show you some analytical graphs just constantly going up steady. It's about being consistent and just sticking with it, folks. All right. So that's cooled off pretty well. It can't be any hotter than it would be if it was sitting on the dashboard of the car or something. So I'll put the SIM card back in, put the SD card back in, put the battery back in. Let's clean off the camera lens here, so any of the future videos I shoot, you can have some decent quality there. And I guess the kid's it's got some sticky fingers on here, so. Alright, and back on the case. So we're probably going to put a screen protector on here as well, but we can try to fire it up and see what it looks like. Try to make it to where that light's not affecting it too much. And there we go. There's the two little ones on my wife's screensaver, so there, it seems to work pretty fast. The response is pretty good. Screens are flipping back and forth. The buttons actually look better than before because that glue's not on the bottom, so I can see the arrow a little bit better. There, the menu button works, and the back button works. Awesome. So another successful job here. There was one comment about somebody breaking that. I hope he leaves another comment on exactly what he did. To, maybe forcing it or working a little too fast or whatever. So I don't want to have you discouraged to not try this at home because it's pretty damn easy. So with that, I just wanted to say thanks. There we go. As you can see, like I was talking about with the accident, I have a little palsy still on this side of the face from the nerve damage that was damaged over there. But thanks for sticking around, checking out my video. What we're going to do here is we're just going to go ahead and click that link right below, that Team We Are One link, and check out. There's a couple other videos on there, and I'm playing around with that site, but it's really about sharing ideas, sharing contacts, and helping each other. So get involved. Click on that says join now, and get ready to just pay $25 to start this blog up and see how easy it is to use that blog to do some affiliate marketing and make a little side money on the internet. No guarantees on that, of course, but it's a cool way to get you to take action now and to do something different. Because if nothing changes, nothing changes. So for $25, I'll tell you what, man, I'm over there out there helping people and showing them the ropes. So go ahead and just sign up for $25. Give it a shot for 2 months. It's a $50 investment plus a $19 affiliate fee. So if it don't work out for you, if you follow the instructions that I tell you to do exactly, follow those instructions daily, which is less than an hour and a half or 2 hours of work a day, just writing one blog post a day and taking some simple suggestions. If it doesn't work out for you and you don't make your money back after 60 days, 90 days, I'll just PayPal your money back, because it's not about the money for me, it's about helping you. So click that link below and we'll see you next time. Thanks.